It's my livelihood at stake. I need it. Please don't take the resource consents or the allocations away and have them metered and I pay more.
It's one of our most precious resources, water. Under the government's new national policy statement for freshwater management, councils around the country must change the way they manage our fresh water. To give locals a chance to discuss the changes, the Bay of Plenty Regional Council is holding a number of community drop-in sessions.
Regional Council has a responsibility for looking after freshwater quality and water allocation in partnership with our local authorities as well, our city and district councils. Water quality is not great in large parts of our region, and some parts of our catchment do not have enough water to meet the needs and aspirations of our community. So we're trying to propose policies that will be fair and equitable for people, but also deliver what it is that people are trying to achieve. For the Bay of Plenty, we're looking at what's needed in each of the 13 different freshwater management units or catchments for our region, and they're all different. So there's draft policy options that are being put forward for the community to consider what they want to see for their freshwater area.
The Kati session was well attended by farmers, growers and residents. Many were concerned about additional costs that may come with the introduction of stricter rules.
I live north of Kati in the Tupiro stream catchment area. I'm very worried, I am very concerned that the resource consent will be either taken away or cost more. It seems to me that the expenses are going through the roof and I want to see the resource looked after. Okay, I am a farmer, I am organic at heart. I would like it to be looked after and managed in such a way that it's not over-allocated, it's not under-allocated. I rely on the frost protection to cover my kiwi fruit crops. If I don't have it this year, I lost 50%. It's my livelihood at stake. I need it. Please don't take the resource consents or the allocations away and have them metered and I pay more.
And what's the feedback been? Have you raised that with them yet?
They said that they'll look into it.
One grower said it's just another cash grab by the councils.
I want to see what's going on because my experience with the council is they want to take money off us and give us nothing. We're all worried about water quality. I want to see better water quality. And I'm pretty sure I don't add to it because my place isn't attached to a river.
But MacDonald insists this isn't the case.
We spoke to one guy that was just convinced this is another grab for money from a council. What do you say to that?
I'd say that we're all here to work for the community and for the environment. The current state of our waterways is not great. In the Tauranga catchment, we can see that we need significant change in the E. coli levels and the sediments going into our harbour. The harbour is not as healthy as it could or should be. And that's based on what we've heard back from the community. So we're trying to put rules in place that will help deliver what the community has asked for. So in this particular catchment, we're talking about what feeds into the Tauranga Moana, the Tauranga Harbour today. We're looking at E. coli, which is a bacteria that's found in the gut of mammals, including people. We're looking at sediment, so the soil, the dust that's washed into the waterway. We're also looking at nitrogen and phosphorus, which is largely coming off farmlands.
In the Bay of Plenty alone, there are 13 freshwater management units to be evaluated, and each one is different.
Often it's about protecting mahinga kai, it's about the ability to swim in places, it's about the ability to have a livelihood in those places. We're trying to strike a balance for all the different needs in our area. We've had lots of questions around water allocation, particularly with farmers and growers who want to ensure they can have enough water for frost protection. We've had interest in freshwater fish, how we look after our wetlands, do we need more wetlands? People have asked where E. coli, where that's coming from in our catchment. Fantastic response from the Kati community today.
Drop-in sessions about the changes are being held around the region until the end of September.
Next year there'll be a more formal process where community will be able to make submissions, but right now is the chance to really influence the proposals that are being put forward to Council for consideration.
You can find out more about the rule changes and the drop-in sessions on the Regional Council's website. Gavin Ogden, Local Focus.